How's everyone doing? It is me, Whiskey Pete Wagner, your ambassador, and it is the holiday season. And nothing says the holidays more than that juniper profile of gin. So I'm making you the Gin Mare Gin Fizz. This is an exciting drink. Gin Mare, flavors of the Mediterranean. We've got rosemary, we've got basil. There's actually olive in here, and it pairs so well. So we're going to start off with the Gin Mare in our shaker. This is a cocktail. We are going to add about 2 ounces of that to our shaker. We're going to add an ounce of pomegranate juice, a ½ ounce of lemon juice. We want that citrus to brighten it up. And then I've made a rosemary simple syrup. This is real easy. I've told you in the past, simple syrup, just 1 part sugar, 1 part water. You heat that up until all the sugars dissolve. And then as it cools, you just add a little rosemary and the flavors will infuse. We have that all in our shaker. We're going to cap it off and give it a nice solid shake. You want to make sure all those flavors mingle. That ice is going to dilute some of those flavors and help them all marry together. I feel the condensation on the outside of our glass. That means we are good to go. We'll set that. Oh, wow, the fragrance. We're going to add a little bit of ice to our highball glass. This is a sparkling drink. Nothing like bubbles on the holidays. We want this filled up all the way to the top. We're straining our drink over that fresh ice. Look at that gorgeous color. That says holidays to me. And then we're going to add the bubbles. Happy holidays, everyone. And then to finish it off, I've got some fresh rosemary from the garden. And there we go. The Gin Mare Gin Fizz. Cheers. How's everyone doing? It is me, Whiskey Pete, your ambassador. Nothing says the holiday like Nog. And we're making the most popular of Nogs. It's Egg Nog. Now, there are 2 ways to go about this. First off, which is the recipe that we have on the website, that is with a raw egg. We have 4 ounces of whole milk. We have some heavy whipping cream, a little bit of nutmeg, some simple syrup, and then we have your Diplomatico rum, the finest in Venezuelan rums. Now, that being said, I realize not everybody enjoys the raw egg in their drink. That's not something that's popular universally, so I thought I would show you the classic style. What I did here is I've essentially made a custard for you. This is how they do it. You take 6 egg yolks and you whip that along with a bunch of sugar. After you get that to a certain point, then you heat up the cream and the milk in a separate pan with cinnamon and nutmeg. You slowly spoon that into the egg mixture and you create a custard. You want to do it slowly because if you pour it all in at once, then you're going to cook the eggs. We want to emulsify them and create that custard. That's what we have here. Then we're going to go ahead and take that mixture and add a little bit of vanilla. We want it to have that nice, rounded, that cookie flavor. Do you remember when you went to your grandma's house and you opened the door during the holidays and all those great holiday smells came in? That's what we're going for. And then, of course, if your grandma was Venezuelan, she had rum. We're going to add, this serves 4, so I'm going to add about 2½ ounces. There we go. Just a skosh more. We'll add that to our custard. I'm going to give that a nice little stir. Yum, yum, yum. I wish this was smell-o-vision. You could all enjoy this together. We're going to put that into our glass. I told you I was ready to share. We're going to top that with just a sprinkle of nutmeg. And there we have it. The Diplomatico rum Egg Nog. Cheers. It is me, Whiskey Pete, your ambassador, and it is holidays. And nothing says holidays like a classic, and this is one of my favorite whiskey classic holiday drinks. It is the Sazerac. I am using Old Forester. Old Forester, the only whiskey to be made before, during, and after straight through Prohibition. And we are going to start this off. This is essentially an old-fashioned, but what we're doing is we are going to add a little bit of fun to this. We're going to put a rinse of absinthe in our glass. So I'm going to go put that in the glass right now. We're going to let that sit. I'm going to take my Old Forester. We are mixing this into a glass. We're going to do about 2.5 ounces in this. So I'll take my jigger. There we go. We're going to add about a 1/4 ounce of simple syrup. And then we add our bitters. The proper cocktail is sweet, spicy, and bitter. The spice is coming from the whiskey, the sweetness from the simple syrup. And then obviously we've got our bitters. We want to stir, get all those fantastic flavors mixing up together. Whiskey has over 200 flavors to it. So when you add the bitters to it, that's just bringing out those profiles. The sweetness, you're bringing out some of those flavors from the barrel. And then when we add the absinthe to our glass, you are bringing out that anise. I'm going to give it a nice swirl. Oh, it smells like the holidays over here. We've got that nice rinse. We're going to strain this. Look at that. Make sure we get every last drop. We don't want to lose any of that. Then I'm going to twist my orange rind. We're going to do once around the outside. Around the outside. We'll toss that in, and there you have your Old Forester Sazerac. Cheers. How is everybody? It is me, Whiskey Pete Wagner, your ambassador. It is the holidays. And there's something I love during the holidays, and that's a good Alexander. But knowing me, you know I'm going to up the ante a little bit. We're doing a bonded Alexander. You heard me right. That's bonded. We're taking from the Jack Daniel Bonded series. This is the triple mash. Triple mash, 60% rye, 20% regular Jack, then 20% single malt. Jack is making a single malt. So good. We're going to take this. I'm going to put, it says 1 ounce. I'm feeling festive, so I'm going to put about 1.5 ounces in there. Why not? My drink. I enjoy it. We're going to add 1 ounce of cream, 1 ounce of creme de cacao, and then we want to round those flavors out so we have just a little bit of the simple syrup. We are going to cap that. There we go, and give that a nice shake. We want all those flavors to incorporate. We want it to mingle. Everybody get together. It's the holidays. There we go. Oh, I love a good cocktail. We will add that to our up glass. Look at that beautiful chocolatey color. And I'm going to just touch the top with a little bit of nutmeg. It is the holidays. And there you have it, the bonded Alexander. Cheers.